everyone, it's me again. Anyway, Black Swan back again with another video, and this is gonna be a two-part video where I do my makeup and hair. So for those who see the hair and y'all want to know all the details on that, that's gonna be on the video posted immediately after this one. And those who want to be here for the makeup, this is your video. So I got you, girl. I actually really do like the Instagram chunky glitter looks that people are doing. Like a lot of people are doing. I mean, hello. So I have these two glitters. This MAC star glitter. It's like chunks of really pretty glittery stars, and it says silver stars 18. I mean, like, that's the name of it. So I got this from MAC, and then I have this glitter I got from Bitzy Cosmetics, and it's nail and body glitter. So it's like a universal glitter, and I got it from Sally's Beauty Supply, and the color is called Flashing Lights. So I'm gonna do a look with these in it. I'm not sure how this look is gonna go, so we're gonna experiment together. I already have my eyebrows on, as you can see, but I'm gonna go ahead and do the Makeup Revolution foundation to prime my eyelid. And as for the eyeshadow palette that I'm using, it's gonna be my Anastasia Beverly Hills Sultry palette. Now, I haven't really been able to dig into this palette because I've actually had it for a little while. So I'm gonna try it. I honestly, the colors I did use were fine. I didn't have any issues with this particular palette. So yeah, so if you're wondering what colors I'm using, all the colors are going to come from this palette, and these are going to be the glitter. So this is basically, that's it. It's going to be it as far as the eyeshadow goes. So without further ado, let's get into it. So to start off this look, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define foundation, and I'm actually going to set it with my finger. I'm not going to use any powder. I'm just going to pat it down with my fingers. For the first color, I'm going to be using Dystopia from my Sultry palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to pack that on pretty heavily within my crease. Some people like to start with a transition color. Some looks I do start with a transition color, but for this one, I am not. You don't have to do it in a certain order. I feel like, long as you're blending everything out like you're supposed to, it doesn't matter if you start with the crease or your transition. Either way, you'll be fine. For the next color, I'm using Twig, and that is going to be my transition color. So because it's a little ashy, it took away from Dystopia. So what I did, I just went back over the crease with Dystopia just to try to bring back the pigmentation in that color. So for my cut crease, I'm using the same Conceal and Define foundation that I used to prime my eyes, and a regular old flat brush, something I got off Amazon years ago. So it doesn't matter if you use a foundation, a concealer, a primer, or a paint pot. It's really up to you. It's whatever your preference is. I'm going to take Cyborg and place that all over my eyelid space. Because it's a shimmer, it's pretty pigmented. I didn't have to wet the brush. I just put it straight from the pan to the brush to the lid, and it transferred very, very nicely. And I'm using patting motions. I'm just going to pack that on with a flat, fluffy brush. Now it's time for the glitter. I'm going to start off by priming the eyelid space with this glitter primer that I got off of ShopHush. It's by the company Santee. I'll have it down in the description box below. And I am putting a generous amount all over the lid space, covering where all the shimmer was. Now it seems like it's pretty pointless since I'm going to be covering up with glitter, but your glitter is still going to, your backdrop is still going to peek through the glitter. So that's why, you put the color on before the glitter, because details matter when you're doing looks like this. So don't do the shortcuts. Go ahead and put a color for the backdrop, and then pat your glitter on top of that, and just go crazy with the glitter. Now I'm going to start to add those clunky stars that I got from MAC Cosmetics. So what I'm doing is I'm taking the back of my brush and I'm actually putting dots of glitter primer on top of the other glitter. And then I am placing the clunky stars on top of that. I'm not using any certain type of placement. I'm just popping them on top and I'm pressing it in with my finger. Now I'm going to go ahead and start on my wing liner. I am using my Wet n Wild Mega Liner. It's a liquid eyeliner. It's not the waterproof. The waterproof clunks up. It gets crusty. But this one, it stays smooth. It goes on super black and it dries fast. So I'm going to start on my foundation. I'm using the Makeup Revolution's Conceal and Define, the exact same stuff that I put on my eyelids to do the cut crease and the primer. I'm using that underneath my eyes. Because this look is so dramatic, I will be using more concealer than usual. I'm putting this concealer everywhere so I can brighten up my face, brighten up the high points, because this look is a little more dramatic. I'm taking it across my T-zones, down my nose. I'm putting a generous amount, but it's all going to get blended out in the end. And for the foundation, I'm going to be mixing my Becca Illuminating Foundation mixed in with my NYX Warm Mahogany, because I am a super in between shade, and then also because I like to put on a lot of makeup. So the illuminating foundation, it's going to make it look a little more dewy and not so cakey, because if you have a lot of makeup on and it's mattifying, it has a tendency of looking cakey. It looks like you have a lot of makeup on. It doesn't look so much like skin. So that's why I like to use that one, and also has a neutral tone into it, and the warm mahogany gives me the warmth that I need in the foundation. To set my face, I will first, before I add the powder, I'm going to smooth out all those wrinkles. And basically the way I do that, I just go over them with the Beauty Blender one more time, and then immediately after I apply the powder, and I kind of press the powder in to the parts with the heaviest wrinkle edge. Even though it's not a word, you know what I mean. I press it into the heavy parts with the wrinkles, and then I take it up to my nose. And for this look, I am using my Sacha Buttercup Loose Setting Powder. Now I'm just going to start knocking off all that powder around my face, and also taking my Anastasia Beverly Hills Warm Mahogany bronze powder and taking that all into my contour zones, which is on the depths of my cheekbones, and I bring it up to my temples, onto my forehead, and around to the other side of my face. And in between, if I see any like clumps of setting loose powder, I just knock it off with the same brush using the light hand. For the blush, I'm using my NYX High Definition blush in the color Crimson. This is super pigmented, so I'm using a super big fluffy brush, and I am patting that on with a really light hand because I don't want to look like a grandma sitting in church with too much blush on. So I'm just really lightly adding on my blush in between my highlight and my contour. Now for the nose contour, I am actually using my Black Opal pressed powder in the color Espresso. I like this color for dramatic looks because I can still get a pretty dramatic nose contour without it being too over the top, because the color is a nice cool tone, so it gives me more of a natural shadow. For my waterline, I'm going to be using this really pretty blue I got from Jordana Cosmetics. They sell it at Walgreens. I'll have the information down below. And this is the color Blue Devine. I'm just putting it on my waterline, and then I'm buffing it out with a detail brush. And for the lower inner corner of my eye, I'm going to be adding my NYX Aqua Luxe eyeliner, Glam liner, and I think it's like the color sky blue or something like that, but it's really shimmery and pretty. It's just like a nice little detail I added to this look. And for the lips, I'm using my favorite lip combo. I'm using my NYX lip liner in the color Clubhopper, and I am topping that off with Birthday Suit from Tarte Cosmetics. And what's a look without highlight? I am going to do an oldie but goodie. I'm actually going to stack on my MAC highlights, my gold deposit, and my soft and gentle. These two, when you stack them on, I don't care what tone you are, it always turns out like perfection. You look like a bag of money. And for the last detail, I'm just going to pop on a little bit of my High Shine lip gloss from LA Colors. Okay, so here is the look. Like, this turned out so cute, girl. Oh, I can't wait to snatch this wig on. You know when you get your makeup together and you're like, ooh, honey, wait till you see me with this wig, honey. Wait till you see me. So that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm going to hop off camera. I'm going to go ahead and get my materials for my wig because I'm really about to do my hair up. My makeup is done. I'm about to do my hair up really, really nicely. So I hope this video was helpful, or at least gave you some ideas, maybe for Valentine's Day. I don't know. Maybe like, you know, like a little holiday celebration look. But this is real extra. This is real extra. You're not going to get bacon and eggs with this one right here. So yeah, I had fun doing this, and I'll see y'all guys on the next one. Bye.